Imagine a world where the two titans of football, Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, face each other one last time. Not just for a title, but for history itself. This isn't just a match. It's the final chapter, the last dance, a cinematic battle for the ages. The story begins at dawn. A colossal stadium, shrouded in mist, slowly awakens. One by one, the massive floodlights burst to life, cutting through the morning haze. Down on the pitch, the groundskeepers meticulously paint the sacred white lines onto the perfect green turf. Outside, the first waves of a human ocean begin to form. Flags of Argentina and Portugal ripple in the air, a sea of blue, white, red, and green. Banners held high by the roaring crowd tell the story. The last dance, goat versus goat. The air is electric, thick with anticipation. Above, heavy rain clouds gather, setting a dramatic, almost mythical stage for the showdown to come. We move inside, to the heart of the Colosseum. The locker rooms. Two separate worlds, silent and intense. In one, Lionel Messi sits alone. His focus is absolute, his expression a mask of calm as he methodically ties the laces of his boots. The camera zooms in on the iconic number 10 on the back of his jersey. He runs a hand over it, a quiet, thoughtful gesture, as if reconnecting with his own legend. In the other room, a stark contrast. Cristiano Ronaldo stands shirtless before a mirror, his chiseled physique a testament to a lifetime of discipline. He breathes deeply, methodically, his eyes burning with an unquenchable fire. He clenches his fists, a network of veins showing his readiness for battle. His jersey, number 7, hangs beside him. He puts it on, not like a shirt, but like a suit of armor. In a perfectly synchronized moment, both men reach out and touch the match ball resting on their benches. It's a symbolic act, a silent claim to the destiny that awaits them on the field. The air in the tunnel is cold and heavy with unspoken history. The muffled roar of the crowd echoes off the concrete walls, and the first drops of rain begin to patter on the roof. From opposite ends, two figures emerge from the shadows. Messi, walking with a quiet, measured pace. Ronaldo, with a confident, purposeful stride. For a fleeting second, their eyes meet in the dim light. No words are exchanged. None are needed. The silence is deafening, filled with a decade and a half of rivalry, respect, and relentless pursuit of greatness. Quick flashes bombard our senses, images of their past glories. Trophies lifted high, record-breaking goals, golden balls held aloft, the euphoric cheers, the bitter tears. It all leads to this moment. The referee stands between them, holding the match ball. A slight, almost imperceptible nod is exchanged. The gate swings open, flooding the dark tunnel with a blinding, heavenly light. The moment they step onto the pitch, the stadium erupts. A symphony of roars and a blizzard of camera flashes greet them. The crowd is a living entity, split perfectly down the middle. One half a fervent sea of blue and white for Argentina, the other a passionate wall of red and green for Portugal. Messi walks out first, his demeanor humble, his focus unshakable. Ronaldo follows, his presence commanding, his chin held high. They meet at the center circle. Their handshake is brief, professional, their eyes locked in a silent duel. The referee's whistle pierces the air, and the final battle begins. The game explodes into action. The pace is breathtaking, frantic. Rain now pours relentlessly, turning the pitch into a glistening, muddy battlefield. Messi, a specter in blue and white, glides between defenders, his low center of gravity making him almost impossible to touch. He is a silent genius in motion. On the other side, Ronaldo is a force of nature. Every movement is a blend of raw power and surgical precision. Portugal wins a free kick. Ronaldo takes his iconic stance, legs wide, chest out. He takes a deep, deliberate breath. He strikes. The ball screams through the rain, curving viciously, only to smash against the crossbar with a thunderous crack. The entire stadium gasps in unison. Moments later, the ball is at Messi's feet in midfield. He begins his signature run. One defender, then two, then three are left in his wake, stumbling like dominoes. He's in on goal. A delicate chip, a moment of pure artistry, and the ball floats over the keeper, nestling into the back of the net. The Argentine side of the stadium goes wild. But Messi doesn't celebrate. He simply raises his eyes to the heavens. A quiet moment of gratitude. Across the pitch, Ronaldo clenches his jaw, the fire in his eyes now raging. The second half begins, and the tension is palpable. The score is 1-0. Portugal, driven by their captain, attacks with renewed ferocity. The ball is crossed into the box. Ronaldo, defying gravity, leaps into the air, his body hanging suspended for an eternity. He meets the ball with ferocious power. Header! It rockets past the keeper. Equalizer! He lands, arms spread wide, unleashing his iconic "Tiu" celebration. The primal roar echoes through the rain-soaked arena, a defiant challenge to the footballing gods. The camera finds Messi. His expression remains calm, but a new intensity burns in his eyes. The scoreboard now reads 1-1. The clock is ticking, mercilessly. We're in the final, agonizing minutes. The rain is a deluge. Mud, sweat, and thunder become one. The battle intensifies. Messi weaves through the midfield, a master puppeteer pulling the strings. Out of nowhere, Ronaldo tracks back, a relentless warrior, and makes a crucial interception. They both go down in a heap of mud and limbs. They spring back to their feet instantly. A slight shoulder push, a glare, but no foul is claimed. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated competition, born of mutual respect. Even the referee seems to watch in awe. The game swings from end to end. Messi launches a defense-splitting pass. Ronaldo, impossibly, is there to intercept it again and launch a counterattack. He finds himself in the box, the ball pops up, and he attempts a breathtaking bicycle kick. The keeper, at full stretch, gets a fingertip to it, pushing it inches wide. The crowd, Argentine and Portuguese alike, loses its collective mind. We are in injury time. The score is still deadlocked. It seems destiny has decided they cannot be separated. But then, Messi receives the ball near the halfway line. Everything shifts into slow motion. The world holds its breath. He begins to dribble. 1, 2, 3 defenders are bypassed with hypnotic grace. He's approaching the penalty area. But who is this sprinting back, covering ground with impossible speed? It's Ronaldo, a desperate, last-ditch effort to stop his eternal rival. They collide at the edge of the box. The ball breaks loose, spinning in the mud between them. For a split second, they both look at it, then at each other. The final duel. They sprint towards the ball. Ronaldo gets there first, a clever, instinctive backheel flick to disrupt the play, but Messi reads it. Without breaking stride, he meets the moving ball with a full-blooded volley. Time freezes. The entire stadium is silent as the ball arcs through the stormy sky, a perfect, impossible curve. It kisses the underside of the crossbar and smashes into the top corner of the net. Goal. The final whistle blows at that exact moment. The stadium doesn't just cheer. It explodes in a wave of pure, unadulterated emotion. Messi, utterly spent, collapses to his knees, drenched and exhausted, overcome by the moment. On the other side of the pitch, Ronaldo looks down. He takes a breath and then nods once. It's not a nod of defeat, but of acknowledgement, of respect. The final score reads 2-1. As the chaos of celebration swirls around him, Messi gets to his feet and walks towards Ronaldo. He extends a hand. For a moment, Ronaldo hesitates. Then a faint, weary smile touches his lips. He takes Messi's hand and shakes it. They turn and walk side by side towards the tunnel, two kings leaving their battlefield. And then, something magical happens. The crowd, once divided, unites. They begin to chant both names in unison. Messi, Ronaldo, Messi, Ronaldo. The chorus echoes into the night as the two legends disappear back into the shadows from which they emerged. The camera pans up to the sky. The rain has stopped. The floodlights begin to dim, one by one. On the screen, two jerseys hang, side by side, the number 10 and the number 7. And then the final words appear: legends are not compared, they are remembered. Thank you for watching this epic tale. If you were moved by this story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content that celebrates the beautiful game.